It's quite delightful, at least if you don't have to travel, but unfortunately today is one of those busy travel days for small businesses, as it is Small Business Saturday. And yes, roads are going to be a little slick at times for a good chunk of the day today, especially roads less traveled. Our weather impact alert stretches until midnight tonight for a persistent light snowfall that's going to stretch from now probably through the evening hours before the snow tapers overnight tonight. So it's a long-lasting stretch of very powdery snow, several inches likely around the Twin Cities, with less the further north you go, more the further south, and again, slippery travel is possible much of the day. So here's a look at your travel forecast. Today is about as slippery as it's going to get with snowy conditions. Tomorrow the snow is done. Going to be a little breezy and much colder, 20 for our high temperature on Sunday, and then a very cold start to the week on Monday, which is the start of December. Light snowfall has reached into the Twin Cities. You can see it stretches from the St. Cloud areas, Twin Cities southward. And what we'd like to look at is visibility, because if we see visibility that's a mile or less when it's snowing, it tends to be pretty heavy. You can see the lower visibility across western and southern Minnesota, Rochester down to a half a mile, and here in the Twin Cities, not snowing super heavily, nor are we expecting heavy snowfall. Visibility about 2 miles at the moment. The main meat and potatoes of the system is further south. Parts of Iowa already have between 6 and 8 inches of snowfall on the ground. Places like Des Moines, Waterloo, Quad Cities expecting a foot or more of snowfall, and we are on the northern edges of this, but again, it's going to be snowing for a good chunk of the day. So let's time it out with Microcast. The snow basically along and south of I-94 at the moment. That continues to drift slowly northward throughout the morning hours. This is 4 p.m., probably when the worst travel conditions are expected, because this is when the heaviest snowfall is expected. And you can see areas from Brainerd to Duluth and Hayward northward, more of a non-event for us as drier air pushes in. Further south, however, that's where the snowy conditions will last, at least through this evening. After dark tonight, we'll see the snow gradually taper from west to east. No additional snow is in the forecast for Sunday, but it is going to be a whole lot colder as we head into Sunday and the new work week. How much snowfall are we expecting? Areas in southern and southeastern Minnesota, half a foot or better, even close to 10 inches in some places. St. Cloud, an inch or two of snow, maybe up to an inch in the Brainerd Lakes area, and the Twin Cities, anywhere between, we'll call it 2 and 5 inches of snowfall. Places like St. Cloud, Elk River, Cambridge, North Branch, maybe 2 inches up there. Areas along the 494 corridor, better chance of seeing those 4 or 5 inches of snowfall. And again, it's not going to add up right away. It's going to be slow to pick up. One thing that we're going to talk about quickly is the snow to liquid ratio. Earlier this week, we saw a very heavy wet snowfall. So 1 inch of water would only add up to about 5 inches of snowfall. That same inch of water, when it's colder, can add up to a lot more if we do have colder temperatures. We've seen 20 to 1, even 30 to 1 ratios. Today, a 15 to 1 ratio is likely, but only 1/4 of an inch of moisture is forecast to fall. That's going to add up to around 3-4 inches of snowfall. Again, clearing on Monday, and you can see temperatures are going to be pretty cold to start off the week. Monday, 5 above, only 17 for a high. We're going to stay about 10 degrees cooler than average through the rest of your forecast, with just small chances for snow Wednesday and Thursday.